Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in downtown Knoxville. Coming up in the second half of the show, we've got the Dark Hollow Band. But right now, here's Jason Haas Hicks.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Well, let's start off the Saturday with a country number. What do you say? Well, I don't like just roaming around, traveling lonely from town to town. Time brings nothing but thoughts of you, making me lonely and making me blue, and it's driving me crazy. But what can I do? Well, I can't stay away and I can't stay home, nothing but the blues since you've been gone. I was wrong, but I know it's not right. You're making me suffer both day and night, and it's driving me crazy. But what can I do? Well, if I behave like I ought to do and do the things she wanted me to, will you come back just one more time and drive these blues out of my mind? Well, I remember the way that you smile, the way you kiss in your special style. I remember your love for me, the love that I treated so carelessly, and it's driving me crazy. But what can I do? Well, if I behave like I ought to do and do the things she wanted me to, will you come back just one more time and drive these blues out of my mind? Well, I remember the way that you smile, the way you kiss in your special style. I remember your love for me, the love that I treated so carelessly, and it's driving me crazy. But what can I do? All right. Thank you. Well, let's continue that with a little, how about another country number here? Let's do that. What am I supposed to do now that we are through? Am I supposed to look around and find somebody new? Change my mind, walk away, pretend you never meant a thing to me? Am I supposed to be happy, say that you played fair? Am I supposed to say that's life and say I didn't care? I've changed my mind. Go away, pretend you never meant a thing to me. Well, how can you just sit there and say it was a fling, and all them happy times we shared didn't mean a thing? How can you start over and forget everything, pretend you never meant a thing to me? Am I supposed to be cheerful, greet my friends and smile, tell them lies while deep inside I'm crying all the while? I've changed my mind. Go away, pretend you never meant a thing to me. Well, how can you just sit there and say it was a fling, and all them happy times we shared didn't mean a thing? How can you start over and forget everything, pretend you never meant a thing to me? Pretend you never meant a thing to me. Pretend you never meant a thing to me. Thank you.
That's Jason Hicks on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Welcome back. You've been here before.
I have. Thank you. Yes, good to be back.
You played with a couple different bands here. Is this your first time solo on the show?
It's my second time solo, but usually I've had a full band up here.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that, and then we'll talk about what you're up to right now as well. But you played with a band that's traveled all around and played at Bristol Rhythm and Roots a bunch of times. Tell us about that.
So that was a band, we still play festivals every now and again, but everyone's kind of moved all over the U.S., but we were in a band called the Old Line Skiffle Combo. So playing skiffle music, traveling all over the place. Probably been doing that for like 20-something years, I guess. Started out as a normal, kind of like a rockabilly four-piece, and then we added a couple people, and then we decided to kind of make it a little bit different because everyone was doing this type of same music. So we said, no one's doing this. Let's see if we can add that in there. So it was a lot of fun doing that.
All right, cool. Well, just for a second, because it's the kind of thing I'm interested in. I teach musicology at the University of Tennessee, and the word skiffle has been used in a few circumstances, but always to kind of describe a similar thing. Yeah. Some people might associate it with like pre-Beatles music in England, or those of you who know who Louis Bluey is around here, sometimes people called his band a skiffle band. So what does that word mean to you in terms of the music?
So when we picked it up, we were like I said, we were sitting around playing kind of similar music. We were in the D.C. area. Playing, and there's a big scene there of like rockabilly music, and like we picked it up. We're like, what else can you throw in there to make it a little bit more interesting instead of saying pattern? So skiffle, they have jazz in there, western swing, jug band music. So there's all these different little flavors of it, and they kind of mash them together. And I think they said, let's call that skiffle. So you can throw all these things, but it has a similar sound to it. And then in the 50s, there was a big skiffle craze in England, and the Quarrymen were there before they were the Beatles, and then they had a big scene there in the 50s of skiffle. And so what they did, they kind of took the folk music and kind of added a little bit more pace to it, so you get a lot more of that washboard and that type of stuff. So, yeah.
Well, very cool. Yeah. So your music tends to lean a little bit in a kind of retro fashion, and you like to record in a retro fashion. So tell us a little bit about the project you're working on right now.
Okay, so in Bristol, there is a company there called the Ernest Tube, and then what you do there is they record direct to lacquer. So when you're recording, it has to go directly onto this disc. So there's no recording and fixing it. So when you're recording, it goes on, and if you watch in the back, he has like a little brush taking off all the different things that are coming off of it, and kind of like you may have seen it somewhere and different things, but that's exactly what he's doing. So the light comes on, it says go, and then you're like, uh-oh. So you're like, we really don't want to mess this up, but if you mess it up on the disc, you can't erase it, so they just go to a next one. So you try to fit in as many things you can on this disc, on this lacquer disc, and we've been pretty good over the years. I've done 3 or 4 of those there, and we were able to get 6 songs on each side. One of them we had where 2 songs were on there because we butchered one, but it's on there to listen to and have fun with. But so we've done that, and I just did another session a few weeks back.
And you're going to put several sessions together onto a kind of a compilation, you were saying?
I'd like to do that. I also did a couple of sessions with Big Tone Records when they were around in Bristol. So I have like 5 sessions out there. I like to take everything and put it into a big release. I'd love to do a vinyl release, which will be very, very, very expensive to do, but it would be really cool to have. And I'll definitely have them all on digital, but I've had stuff over the years. I'm going to try to put that all together into one big thing.
All right, that sounds a lot of fun. And how can people find out about that or keep up with what you're doing?
They can go onto my my Facebook page, Jason Hicks, on there. So I include everything. I include the skiffle guys when we're on there, anything I'm doing with other people. So that'll just be on there, and you can go look.
Okay,
it'll be on there,
that sounds very good. Well, let's get some more music right now.
Let's do it. Well, since we're talking about skiffle, let's do an old. Everyone's heard of probably. Lonnie Donegan, little skiffle guy from England. So this one's called The Ham and Eggs. Ham and eggs, pork and beans. I would have had more if the cook was so mean. to make him on the side of the road. If I had known my captain was blind, I would have come to work, boy, when the clock struck 9. We're gonna roll, roll in a hurry, 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 just to make it on the side of the road. Pork and bean, pork and bean. I would have had more if the cook was so mean. We're gonna roll, roll in a hurry, 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 just to make it on the side of the road. If I had known my captain was bad, I wouldn't have sold him a special, done that is that I won't have had. We're gonna roll, roll in a hurry, 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 just to make it on the side of the road. Ham and egg, pork and bean, I would have had more if the cook was so mean. We're gonna roll, roll in a hurry, 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 just to make it on the side of the road. Ham and egg, pork and bean, I would have had more if the cook was so mean. We're gonna roll, roll in a hurry, 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 just to make it on the side of the road. Just to make it on the side of the road. Just to make it on the side of the road. Kind of folk number. And so a lot of those elements too, they threw in some type of a kind of spiritual gospel type stuff as well. So this one has a little bit element to it. It's called Press On. As I went around that hill one day, as I went around that hill to pray, I thought I heard my Savior say, I press on the heavenly way, press on the heavenly way, press on. Now you can't waste time, you gotta keep on pressing. No, you can't waste time, keep on pressing. No, you can't waste time, keep on pressing. Press on the heavenly way, press on the heavenly way, press on. Now I've got a Father in that glory land. I'm not gonna stop till I shake him by the hand. I'll meet him there in that glory land. So press on the heavenly way, press on the heavenly way, press on. Now you can't waste time, you gotta keep on pressing. No, you can't waste time, keep on pressing. No, you can't waste time, keep on pressing. Press on the heavenly way, press on the heavenly way, press on. Now as I went around that hill that day, I got on my knees to pray. I thought I heard my Savior say, I press on the heavenly way, press on the heavenly way, press on. Now you can't waste time, you gotta keep on pressing. No, you can't waste time, keep on pressing. No, you can't waste time, keep on pressing. Press on the heavenly way, press on the heavenly way. Gonna meet my brother, gonna meet my father, gonna meet my sister, gonna meet my mother, gonna meet my brother, meet my father. Press on the heavenly way, press on the heavenly way, press on. All right. Thank you. Another thing that we'd like to do when we are kind of big fans of kind of 50s music. And if you ever look on any 50s, probably a lot of pop stuff, they always, there's always some girl's name as the song, you know. It's like, and it's never hard to figure out what the song is about or who the name is. So we always pick one of those out and like, let's do this one, see if we can figure out what the name is. But it's pretty obvious what the name is from all these songs. So this is I'll let you guys figure out what this song title is. I think you'll be able to figure it out. mind and sing. Loving darling Kathleen. Kathleen, her ambition is the movie screen. I can never make her mind and sing. Loving darling Kathleen. Well, jukebox playing, baby, Bobby socks, Susan, maybe, all of that and then some more. She's the one that I adore. Magazine, cakes and candy make the perfect dream. Even in a pair of old blue jeans. Loving darling Kathleen. Kathleen, her ambition is the movie scene. I could never make her mind it sing. Loving darling Kathleen. Well, jukebox dancing, baby, Bobby socks, shoes, and maybe all of this and then some more. She's the one that I adore. Magazine, cokes and candy make the perfect dream. Even in a pair of old blue jeans. Loving darling Kathleen. You forgot the title? This one kind of an obscure one, I guess, but some people may have heard it. Just it's actually an old Hank song that I like to do because of its we also kind of figure out a bunch to do in like a minor key, so we always had these little things we like to pick out. So we're gonna do this one. Well, I could settle down and be doing just fine, but when I hear an old friend going down the line, well, then I hurry straight home and pack, and if I didn't go, I believe I blow home my stack. I said, I love you, baby. You gotta understand. When the Lord made me, He made a rambling man. Well, some folks might say that I ain't no good, that I wouldn't settle down now even if I could. But when that open road starts a-calling me, something over the hill, baby, I've gotta see. Well, I know that it's hard, you gotta understand. When the Lord made me, He made a rambling man. Well, let me see the town passing by, and riding these rails beneath God's blue sky. Let me travel this land from the mountain to the sea. I believe it's a life He meant for me. And when I'm gone, at my grave you stand. He said, God's called home, you rambling man. Well, you rambling man. Well, you rambling man. Let's do another country number here that we've added on there. It's called I Don't Care. Now I don't care if I'm not the first love you know, just so I'll be the last. Now I don't care if I'm not the first love you kiss, just so I'll never ask. Well, yesterday's gone, just love me all night long, and don't you take the best all alone. Now I don't care if I'm not the first love you know, just so I'll be the last. Now I don't care if I'm not the first love you know, just so I'll be the last. Now I don't care if I'm not the first love you kiss, darling, I'll never ask. Well, yesterday's gone, and love me all night long. I don't think that I will last. Now I don't care if I'm not the first love you know, just so I'll be the last. Thank you. Okay, we'll finish it out here with a little rockabilly number that we record. I forget which disc this one's on, but I know we did it in one take. You keep knocking on my door, same as yesterday and the night before. Tell me what's it gonna take, I just gotta know. You keep knocking on my door, hit or miss, I hear from you. I wish I knew what you're thinking, what you're gonna do. Tell me what's it gonna take, I just gotta know. You keep knocking on my door. Well, I figured right, I'm gonna change up my direction. You just keep me hanging on. Tell me what's it gonna take, I just gotta know. You keep knocking on my door. Well, I figured right, I'm gonna change up my direction. You just keep me hanging on. Tell me what's it gonna take, I just gotta know. You keep knocking on my door. You keep knocking on my door. You keep knocking on my door. Thank you.
That's Jason Haas Hicks on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We're going to take a couple of minutes to switch over the stage for the next band. In the meantime, I'll tell you all a couple of things. For starters, you can keep up with Jason's music on his Facebook page at Jason Hicks. He'll also be back in Knoxville in July to play with Vaden Landers at the Jig and Reel, so watch out for that. Support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Tennessee Arts Commission, Barley's Knoxville, Downtown Knoxville, and Visit Knoxville. And as we get ready for some more live music right here, right now, let me tell you about some stuff we have coming up. First of all, next Saturday, some of y'all might know, I host another show called Kid Stuff, and we will be doing a live Kid Stuff show here, 10 o'clock next Saturday morning. It's kind of like a blue plate for kids. And my special guests will be Ajit Khalsa and Alex Pulsifer. And one of the things Ajit does is yoga for kids and families. So I bet she'll be integrating a bunch of movement into her show. So that ought to be a whole lot of fun. Also coming up on May 8th at the Bijou Theater, we have Tennessee Shines. We'll have Chatham County Line, Sarah Shook and the Disarmers, and Cody Norris Show. Tickets and information about that Tennessee Shines show on May 8th is at WDVX.com. I was about to tell you about our Secret City radio show, but it happened last night. Hope some of you all got to catch Dom Flemons and Kelly Jolly down there in Oak Ridge. That's one of our newer shows. It's a fun one that we've got started these days. I think we look like we're closing in on being ready for this band. Johnny's giving me the thumbs up. What about the band? Y'all giving me the thumbs up too? Well, looks like we still got a little tuning going on, but check. So I've known these folks for a couple of years. Won't give away their ages, but they've been playing music for a little while around Knoxville area. Y'all give a big welcome to the Dark Hollow Band.
In my soul there is a fountain from which living waters flow, flowing freely from the mountain. In the kingdom of the Lord, in my soul, in my soul there is a garden where the fruits of love are grown. They're growing freely, full of power from the seeds that I have sown in my soul. Come to this water, drink and never thirst again. Come swim in a river of life that never ends. When confusion grows, when the winds of trouble blow, when I'm beaten down and I'm brought low, I just come to the water, reflecting heaven's glow in my soul. Confusion grows, when the winds of trouble blow, when I'm beaten down and I'm brought low, I just come to the waters, reflecting heaven's glow in my soul. In my soul there is music, full of truth and love and peace, and with the voices of the angels singing harmonies with me in my soul. come to this water, drink and never thirst again. Come swim in a river, oh, life that never ends. When confusion grows, when the winds of trouble blow, when you're beaten down and you're brought low, just come to the waters, reflecting heaven's glow in your soul. Thank you. Let me get my birth control on here, and we'll do another song. No, wait a minute. I'm ahead of myself. Getting one song in front of the other. Got my tongue in front of my eye tooth. Can't see what I was saying. Let's see. This is one actually mentioned playing on the blue plate here. And then for whatever reason, this stage makes me more nervous than any other place I've ever played. And I don't know why. But anyway, I'm trying to enjoy myself so you can. This is called Cumberland Gap. Coming down out of old Virginia through the Cumberland Gap. The joke's on me, but it ain't too funny. The holes in my shoes and my hat, with the rain coming down like that. I made my way down into Knoxville, feeling like I was lost. I played my songs on the blue plate special, headed back into the cold and the frost, never counting the cost. I've been down that lonesome road, but I have risen from my fall. Now I can see the lights of home, I can hear sweet heaven's call. I have broken through the wall. Now we live in a secret city, my sweet Beverly and me, with the Holy Ghost of Jesus shining his light on our dreams, like a lighthouse by the sea. Been down that lonesome road, but we have risen from our fall. Now we can see the lights of home, we can hear Here's sweet heaven's call. We have broken through the wall. Coming down out of old Virginia, through the Cumberland Gap. The joke's on me, but it ain't too funny, with holes in my shoes and my hat, with the rain coming down like that.
That's the Dark Hollow Band on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Y'all, welcome back. It's been a while.
It has been a while, Sean. Good to be here.
Yeah, but despite it having been a while, you all have quite a history with the Blue Plate Special. You mentioned it in that song there.
Yeah.
But when the Blue Plate was brand new, y'all played a bunch on here, didn't you?
We played, John and I mostly, but sometimes the whole band got here. But we played the first Monday of the Blue Plate for, I guess, the first few months anyway. I don't remember how
Every
long.
Monday, yeah.
We were trying to figure it up one time. I think we've been here about 50 times or more, so good to be back.
At least, yeah.
This may be the last one. We don't know.
Yeah.
We never do.
And we're talking to Randall right now here. He's been doing the singing for us. John, who's back there in the back playing flute and drums, you actually ran sound at the Blue Plate.
Yeah, I was a
early
sound guy
on.
in 2005, 2006. Had about best 2 years of my life.
All right, so
was
you all have
awesome.
quite the history here. But anyway, I relate to you, Randall. I've played on that stage too, and I'm not very nervous sitting over here hosting. But for some reason, that stage, there've been a lot of great names on that stage,
I think
and
it's the proximity of the people sometimes.
they're just too
The farther
close.
away, it seems not to make me as nervous. But I don't know.
Well, you all are working on a record. Tell us about that.
Well, every song except the first one, which was called "In My Soul," that will be on our forthcoming album. The next one is going to be called "Nightmare Lullaby," and we just finished up "Tall, Dark, and Hollow," and we have 4 of the songs on the internet available, and we have the entire album, 10 songs for pre-sale over here at the table, at the merch table. We have some T-shirts, and you can find us at darkhollowband.net and on Facebook at Dark Hollow Band, or hashtag Dark Hollow Band if you want to be in the group. And
All right, great. Well, let's get some more music right now.
here's one for, I guess I wrote this with somebody in mind, but I'm not sure who. She's burned down every bridge she's ever crossed on her way to heaven. She got a long, long way to go as she strikes another match. And when her heart is full of fear, her mind is blocked from the light of reason. So she kicks the one she loves as she strikes another match. Heaven knows it's not her fault when lovers leave, when friends can be seen. As she closes the door leading to the light, she can only grieve when she tries to believe. And there's a long list of things that she has done for which she's been forgiven. But she bows her head and screams as she strikes another match. Heaven knows it's not her fault when lovers leave, when friends can be seen. As she closes the door leading to the light, she can only grieve when she tries to believe. But she's burned down every bridge she's ever crossed on her way to heaven. She got a long, long way to go as she strikes another match. Heaven knows that it's not her fault. Heaven knows it's just not her fault. Thank you. Look down at my list. We do practice these things, believe it or not. I want to introduce the band real quick. Over here on the keyboard, newest member of our band, and we are sure glad to have him. He's a great singer, and he's a multi-instrumentalist, and his name is Drew Perkins. Let's give him a big hand, please. Over here on the bass beside me, he's been with us since 2015, Mr. Jamie Oren. And then our second newest member back here on the banjo is a friend I went to school with and hadn't seen him since school. He came to hear us play one night, and now he's in the band. Mark Hatfield. And then back here behind me, multi-instrumentalist and nuisance, John Gillespie, and flautist, John Gillespie. And they say I'm the leader of this ragtag group, but I don't claim it. My name's Randall Wilkerson, and I write these songs. I've been writing for over 40 years now, so. Gone are the tears I used to cry. Gone are the years of wondering why. Gone are the nights of misery. Gone are the dreams of you and me. Yesterday's news, today's song. Your memory lives all alone. Lost in the rain, lost in the sky, lost in the darkness of your eyes. Oh, when it becomes too much, it's like the motion of the sea. When the broken hearts and shattered dreams come rolling over me. Gone is a heart that still believes. Gone are the dreams of you and me. Now when the Now when the wheels of depression roll, I reach for the light down in my soul. I reach for the hand of my dearest friend, and I reach for your love that never ends. Oh, and if it comes too much, it's like the motion of the sea. When the broken hearts and scattered dreams, they come rolling over me. Gone is a heart that still believes. Gone are the dreams of you and me. Gone is a heart that still believes. Gone are the dreams of you and me. Dreams of you and me. That one and Cumberland Gap and Heaven Knows. And the next two we're going to do, if we get to do two, are going to be on, they're on the new album, Tall, Dark, and Hollow. And you can pre-order it. And I think you'll enjoy it. If you like what we're doing today, you'll like it. Okay. This is one, it's very dear to my heart, this song, because of the lady, little black lady in the old folks' home over on Maloneyville Road. I used to go over there and visit when I was in my 30s. And she's in a wheelchair, and she wore these brown gloves. And she'd always put her hands on your face. She was always smiling. She helped everybody. She was the life of that place. Her name was Daisy. Who are you, Daisy? Her name is Daisy, she's 90 years old. She's wearing gloves 'cause her hands stay cold. But you can love someone, never even think about yourself. On the road to heaven, going through hell. She's always smiling, a heart full of grace. You know she's happy when you look in her face. You can help someone, even when you can't help yourself. On the road to heaven, going through hell. I'm gonna shout about it, I've got a story to tell. start ringing some bells. Life is funny, but not in a funny way. When people lie, don't mean what they say, but you can't hurt someone. Now no, you've really hurt yourself. On the road to heaven, going through hell. Don't have to think about it. Love is greater than hell. And you just can't live without it once you drink from the well. On the road to heaven, going through hell. Her name is Daisy, she's 90 years old. She's wearing gloves 'cause her hands stay cold. But you can't love someone, even if you can't love yourself. On the road to heaven, going through hell. On the road to heaven, going through hell. Thank you.
That's the Dark Hollow Band on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We're going to get one more song from them, but before that, let's have another big hand for our first act today, Jason Haas
Great job.
Hicks.
Awesome. And also, don't forget tonight, Sean's got a gig down at the Laurel Theater. Tonight. So if you go around Knoxville tonight, get on down around the Laurel Theater and check him out.
Well, thank you. So I'd also like to thank you all who came into the audience today. I hope you all will make these folks feel welcome. You can go visit them over by the merch table before you walk out the door. And also, you can check them out at darkhollowband.net to keep up with what they're doing and their new record and all that stuff. So thank you all. Let's get one more song here.
I also want to mention we do have a children's album coming out soon too. So I wrote all the songs on that. How about all the songs? This is called Can't Get There From Here. Say the road to heaven is paved with tears, while all the way to hell is full of cheer. Don't mean nothing, brother, when the end is near. If you're looking for the way back home, you can't get there from here. Around every corner you find another door. Inside every fable you find the truth and more. You ain't going nowhere. I'll sit you till you stop and you face your fears. can't get there from here. I searched in the streets, I've searched in the homes, I've searched in the buildings made of wood and stone. I followed all the teachings of all the sages that we hold so dear. Can't get there from here. I walked into the light down in my soul. I found myself naked, wretched and low. I fell down on my knees, cried out to Jesus at the cross in tears. I found it here. I found it here. I found it here.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have been very, very warm and inviting audience. Thank you very much.
That's the Dark Hollow Band on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Hope you'll join us next time for more real live music right here. But now I have to send it back into the